je vous aimerai. Ma foi, je ne sais pas. Peut-être jamais.
Savage.
Peut-être demain. Mais pas aujourd'hui. C'est certain.
Grand Rising, everybody. It is me, your Uncle 79, the Spiritual Savage. I am here to bring you a message today. It is currently 11:41 a.m. on October 3rd, 2025. Thank you, everybody, for being here. All praise is due to the Most High that we woke up this morning. Let me take these off. That we woke up this morning. And we are here to Mario, the God of this planet. You feel me? I'd like to thank everybody for your continued love and support of this channel. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for all the cash apps, the donations, the love, the likes, the shares. That's what we're here for, right? So, I don't know if I need to do a return to sender though, because bitches is lame. I'm just saying. You know, the amount of hate that be going around this platform and in life to me is it's mind blowing. So anyway, how's everybody doing today? It is Friday, the beginning of the weekend. I was trying to do one earlier, but y'all know we was moving stuff, man, and I messed up my back a little bit, so I've been in a little bit of pain. I'm gonna have to go to the doctor. So I was taking a leave and, you know, all the rest of that crap. So, but it is Friday. We are on, day 3 of the government shutdown. I feel like this is about to be a long one, y'all. My thoughts and prayers go out to all those essential workers that have to work without getting paid, which is why I won't be flying and getting on no planes no time soon. I definitely won't be going through no TSA, okay? Because you know how it is. You at work, you ain't getting paid. People don't really give a fuck, do they? You know, that's scary when you think about it. Then we have all of these, service members all around the world who are not getting paid as well. But then they got to go out and, fight battles that they ain't even start, but they don't get paid for it until the government reopens. Unfortunately, I do feel like this is going to be a long one. So my thoughts and prayers go out to them as well. Also, my thoughts and prayers go out to y'all as well. Because, you know, if you're an empath, if you're somebody who considers yourself psychic, you know how this works. We feel every damn thing. Everything. Okay? Look at here. That's facts. I mean, and I'm not just talking about one. I know it says someone, but there's a bunch of someones up in that motherfucker. You feel me? That are some complete fucking morons. These some idiots. And then I almost wanted to draw one too, because you know, I was kind of like a Democrat for a while. I ain't a Democrat no more. I'm an independent person. I'm an independent thinker as far as my political views are concerned. I sit on the side of righteousness. What makes sense. We have a bunch of people sitting around getting paid. Why ain't nobody else, ain't shit else, but nobody else getting paid. These motherfuckers getting paid to argue, to go back and forth with each other like a bunch of fucking kids. You know, to me, it's just insane. But like I said before, there could be, I don't know, we could probably do this about, 50 to 60, 75 of us on this here channel. We can figure all this shit out. Wouldn't be no war. Well, if there was going to be a war, we'd end it. Okay, that's how I feel about it. I'm not finna be arguing with Putin. I'm not finna be arguing with Bibi Netanyahu. I ain't finna be arguing with no Xi Jinping, and I damn sure ain't finna be arguing with Kim Jong-un, because that motherfucker is crazy. We talked about this the other day. You know, there are certain things that have to occur in order for, an awakening to happen. So, you know, like how we go through the dark night of the soul. Well, the world has to go through one. We've gone through so many of them. And so that's where we are now. And it's a very, very, very kind of scary time. But, you know, we got God on our side. You know, I was just thinking about it this morning, about how the world is on fire. And this is why we're having all these floods. Because there is something really kind of going on here. And a lot of people want to pretend like, well, you know, the whole rapture shit. You know, I went and it wasn't all that. So I came back. I went. Bought the t-shirt, rode a couple of rides, had a couple of drinks, and brought my ass back from the rapture, right? But no, so we are here, you know, and I just kind of feel like there's a lot of things that are going on, and we are picking up on this because we are smart people. We are smart people. We can go down the long list of demons and God, little g's, little gods, and these principalities, because these, they are still active. They're still active, and we know it. But this is what we're going through. I know y'all. I know what y'all said, but this shit gonna be off by the end of the weekend. It's gonna be a new debut. This is gonna be gone. This is gonna be perfectly lined up. All of it gone. And if you got a problem with it, pay for my haircut. All right. So, in any given event, I hope everybody is having a wonderful Friday. There was something else that I was gonna talk about real quick, but I can't remember what it was. It probably had something to do with Diddy going to jail for the next 20 years. Okay. I ain't even going into all that, but that's going on. We got the government shutdown. We got the president, Taco, because I said I wasn't going to use his name or use the title, because YouTube be tripping. And they own this bitch too. But Taco, I keep trying to tell y'all, I know what dementia looks like, and I know what crazy look like too. I know what dementia and crazy both look like together. That motherfucker is dementia and crazy, and somewhat of a bigot and a racist, by the way, as well. And I'm waiting on the moment where everybody just wakes up, and the people that elected all this craziness into office wakes up and goes, we don't want this no more. Something's wrong with this. You know what I mean? But I'm not sure when that's going to happen. I'm not even sure if that's going to happen, because again, buyer's remorse. It's kind of like, what do you buy? Like when you go to a restaurant or something, you see something really good on the menu, sounds really good, the description's all good, it seems like a very valuable price, and then you get it, and then you taste it, and you're like, I don't really like this, but I paid for it, I guess I'll eat it, instead of sending that shit back, because you don't want to seem like that person. Well, there are a lot of those people in this here country. Okay? That's what I'm telling you. I see a lot of things, y'all. So, but anyway, let's move forward. We're going to do a reading here in just a quick moment. I'm using a different kind of camera thing here. So I hope everybody can see me. This ain't no filter shit. Okay, so don't be talking crazy about my mustache and my beard and my hair, because y'all know how some people can be. But outside of that, let's just get into a reading. I hope everybody has a wonderful Friday. I'm going to try to come back with I know I said I was going to, but y'all was so tired yesterday. I just had to get myself together. But no, I'll try to come back with another one or two. Definitely one more, but we'll see what happens. But I appreciate all the love and support, all the views that I've been getting since I came back. I really, really appreciate that, because y'all know this is my job. So I definitely appreciate it, and I really do appreciate the love and support. Again, if you are being affected by all of these different things. Oh, that's what I was going to say. I feel like I'm kind of rambling a little bit, but some of it shit's making sense. Sometimes it doesn't make sense to me till I watch it with y'all. But so the other thing I was talking, okay, so I'm not really so the Project 2025, what did I say? I told y'all a long time ago, he talking about he don't know nothing, Taco don't know nothing about 2025. I told y'all he was lying, and we all knew that he was lying. Some of us in the chat back then were like, he the greatest thing. Okay. But guess what? If they got it their way, the cost of your medical premiums are going to triple. I think this is going to go up like 75%. So we're going to have a bunch of sick ass people walking around, a bunch of hungry ass people walking around, a bunch of homeless ass people walking around, and a bunch of, what was the other one I was thinking about? People that are, dealing with addictions and things, the zombie drugs. Everybody's just going to be hungry, mad, need a place to live. I say we all just go live at the White House. Can I say that? There's a mirror there, so I'm looking at. Can I say that? We'll see. I feel like we should all just go live at the White House. It's big enough. I keep trying to tell you guys, there's more of them. There's more of us than there are of them. And I'm not trying to incite any type of violence or any type of insurrections or anything like that. But what I am saying is that we do have the power to bring about a revolution. Okay? We do have the power. And I know that, this whole kind of thing with the Democrats and Republicans, the Republicans have the presidency, then they have the House, then they have the Senate, and they got the, pretty much their Supreme Court is on lock. I don't care what them the only Coney Barrett, Connie Barrett, whatever the hell her name is, Garen Barrett, whatever her name is, seems to be more of she's a Republican, but she seems to kind of go on the side of righteousness or the law. But I all that's on lock, but none of that would be possible without the people, without us. And yes, we do have this conversation about things being a simulation and we're in this world, but we are I always say, we are in this world, and we're not in this world to keep discounting it as some type of simulation. We are in this world to make a difference, because listen, if we go from the whole kind of Earth is a project Earth, the experiment, we are failing this motherfucker. We are failing it miserably. And so there are a lot of us that have come here to make sure that we can get that GPA back up, because at some point, Earth is going to get tired of us. Earth is going to get rid of all of us. Because again, Earth does not need us to exist. As a matter of fact, Earth would last a lot longer if we weren't on this motherfucker. And so it kind of kills me, like how there's this whole kind of mindset with the powers that be, that this is ours. No, well, kind of, sort of, this is where we live, but it's kind of like we renting Earth. You know what I'm saying? We don't own Earth. Earth is a living being. Earth lives. Earth breathes. Earth speaks. Earth cries. Earth feels. Earth dies. But we got all these people. Let me see. Hold on. We got all these people. I'm trying to tell you, they know what they're doing. They're trying to make everybody poor, broke, homeless, hungry, so they can start this Hunger Game shit while they all live high off the hog. Because best believe, if the cost of to receive medical care goes up in this country, the cost of premiums and co-pays go up, they're all right. I looked it up the other day. People in the Senate, they don't pay these government officials that are fighting and pausing government funding and not doing the right thing by their constituents and the American people. They don't have to worry about that. You know where they go to? If they're not feeling well, you know where they go? There's a doctor on site at the Capitol, and they ain't got to pay for that. Now, any type of major kind of surgeries and stuff like that, they have to pay for. But if they're not feeling well, Hakeem Jeffrey say, I ain't feeling well, take his ass right over to the Capitol doctor. Ain't that about a bitch? So while we're all sitting around waiting on them to kind of, make decisions that affect all of our lives, our pockets, our well-being, our livelihoods, these motherfuckers, first of all, are still getting paid. They still get affordable health. They get affordable health care. Google it, chat GPT it. I looked it up the other day. They get affordable health care, cheaper than the regular person pays. And the fucked up thing about it is the people that they're fucking over are the people that are paying for their medical care, for their benefits, right? The American people. So there's a lot that we can continue to keep discussing, but you guys know how I like to get things off my chest and just kind of have a conversation about stuff. But I just kind of feel like this is all it's all kind of, as a ghetto nun would say, the land of fucktards, fucktardia. And, that's what they're doing. And it's kind of weird to see like how the dynamics and the shifts between when they start to blame one another and what they're doing, what they're saying, who they're blaming. And pretty much they're all doing the same thing. They're too busy worried about being politicians instead of being humanitarians. I heard it last night. There was a different way I was going to say it. But yeah, these people in the Senate and the government, they're way too worried about being politicians. They need to be humanitarians, civil servants. Okay. But then again, who do they represent? A lot of these people on both sides of the aisle represent we talk about principalities. We talk about these, what do they call it? The deep state. We talk about a lot of these different things, but we have to understand that these people in high places represent people that, are for them low places. Hell is what I'm talking about, if you believe in that. But you guys know what I'm saying. Light, dark, that's what's happening here. This is not about Republican, Democrat, independent. This is about light and dark. And who's going to win? Sad to say, good doesn't always win. A lot of times good loses because we put our faith in the wrong places, the wrong people, and the wrong things. We've all been guilty of that at some point. So on this Friday, the 3rd at 11:55 a, keep that in mind. I'm going to do the same, all right? So let me close this out, and I'll be right back with some cards. All right? Bam! And we're back with a reading. All right, so thank you, everybody, for tapping in for the message. Again, I like to repeat that transition is a very kind of difficult thing for your boy. So I'm doing the best that I can right now, and I hope everybody enjoys what I'm putting out there for you guys. I really, really appreciate you guys being here. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? Let's see. We're about to get into some cards. So Archangel Michael, please clear out and protect the energy for this reading so I give a clear and concise message to the collective. I like to ask that all evil eyes go blind and all ear hustling demons go deaf. Okay, let's get some Florida water in here. I got to burn some Palo Santos in here. But yeah, so let's see what the Holy Spirit has for the collective today. I'm trying to figure out which way I want to do this today. Let's see what comes out though, okay? I've already shuffled, so I'm just going to cut them. All right. Somebody asked about the smooth jazz and the coffee. Well, in the state of Minnesota, we're about to break record highs this weekend, so I don't think I'll be drinking no coffee, boo. And as far as the music is concerned, I have to get everything set up, but rock with me till then. You know, it'll be cold soon, so we'll be back in hoodies and having coffee in the morning and having conversation and pulling some cards. We'll get back into the swing of things. You know, for a minute though, I was like, man, maybe I should switch some things up, and then all I kept hearing, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. I said, wait. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Somebody need to hear that. And for all of my other fellow content creators, again, like I said the other night, keep going. What you do does matter. It does make a difference. Even though, you know, we have these people on these platforms that really hate to see my black ass coming. And that's fine with me. You know, they hate to see me coming, but I don't see them at all. Well, I do see them in my dreams and in the cards, but that's besides the point. Let them hoes have their day. Because at some point, like I like to say, it's not about being what's popping right now. It's about longevity. It's about having staying power. It's about being able to stick around because people want you to be there instead of sensationalism. You feel me? All right. So let's see what we got going on here. Y'all know when I look into the camera like that, you know I'm talking directly to somebody. Oh, shit. Let's see. Whoa-oh. What'd I say? So I'm going to take all this here. We got a Queen of Pentacles in the upright, but that don't mean shit. All this pretty much means is this is somebody that could be somebody that could be pregnant. Because she could be pregnant. She could be a mother. She could be somebody that's a businesswoman, or she could be an earth sign. Take it as it resonates. It's about to take some very aggressive action. She's about to do something. Now, see, normally, for those of you all who are learning tarot, the knights represent actions, okay? Knights represent actions, action taken. Now, the knight of swords is the fastest moving knight in the deck. Generally, what this means, if I saw these two cards, if these were the only two cards that came out together, I would say that there would be somebody that is about to take some swift action, maybe to protect themselves, or just some swift action. But then we have the Ace of Wands in the reverse. So we're talking about a bitch that's about to do something really fucking violent, stupid. Could be magic. Who knows? But the Ace of Wands in the reverse, well, you know what this also could mean too, though. Now that I'm looking at it. All right, so we got the Hierophant at the bottom of the deck in the reverse. All right, so we know what this means. This could be a dark principality. All right, this could be somebody in government. Or she could belong to a group of dumbass people doing the same dumbass shit. Or somebody could also be trying to get a divorce. There's a lot of things that could be happening here, but this Ace of Wands in the reverse tells me that either somebody's doing some type of dark magic, somebody's about to do something violent, or somebody's trying to stop somebody from doing something. She could be trying to stop somebody from doing something. Somebody could be trying to stop somebody from getting a divorce. Thank you, Holy Spirit. So we got somebody here that's either trying to stop somebody from getting a divorce or trying to stop somebody from doing something, maybe moving forward, because Ace of Wands does talk about a brand new passionate beginning, moving forward, a protected, a protected new beginning as well. But this Hierophant at the bottom of the deck tells me that, let me keep it out. I'm not even going to look at the card behind here. So we'll keep out the Hierophant here. We'll figure out in the reverse. All right, let's see. Let's get another card out here. Make sure you hit that like button for me. I appreciate you very much. Listen, Five of Wands in the reverse comes out next. Somebody could be trying to stop her as well. She is in the upright. The Magician, as I said that. Somebody's trying to stop somebody, or somebody can't do something. Listen, I'm telling you again, Four of Wands in the reverse at the bottom of the deck. Somebody's trying to leave something. Get a divorce, break off an engagement. Now she could be, excuse me, y'all. She could be doing this too. She could be making some moves to stop something from happening as well. But as we know, the cards come out in the reverse. They come out in the upright. Sometimes that don't even matter, okay? Because if you're a true intuitive and a true psychic, you already know what it is. If all these cards was in the upright, I'd still be able to see the same thing. But with this Hierophant in the reverse, this Four of Wands in the reverse, somebody doesn't want to. Yeah, I'm trying. Listen, I'm trying. The two of Swords is right behind that. Somebody trying to stop something from happening. Somebody's trying to stop something from happening. Clarify the Hierophant. Clarify the Hierophant for me. Thank you, Holy Spirit. What am I? Somebody is trying to stop something from happening. Again, keeping somebody trapped. This is about keeping somebody trapped. I don't think that somebody wants to end a marriage or end some type of union. Well, nothing. There's no cups out here. There's nothing that is indicating any kind of love relationship, but that Four of Wands at the bottom of the deck talks about somebody's stability. Could be a marriage, could be some type of reunion, but I don't really feel like that's what it is. Clarify the Eight of Swords, please. Listen. Somebody doesn't want somebody to go away. Listen, Ten of Cups right there. Somebody's trying to keep somebody in a very unhappy marriage. Now, I don't know if it's her or if it's him or her, We don't judge around here. Keep your motherfucking opinions. Well, you can voice your opinions because we do have freedom of speech. That's the First Amendment. And we fight. I'm a firm believer in that. You can say what the fuck you want, but there always will be consequences behind it. You know what I'm saying? Clarify the Ten of Cups for me. Seven of Pentacles in the reverse. Six of Pentacles in the reverse. To the Five of Swords. Somebody is trying to stop this at all costs. Somebody doesn't want to pay something out. Somebody's stuck in a really bad, unhappy situation. And again, this doesn't even have to be love. I'm just saying that because of the Four of Wands was there and the Hierophants in the reverse. Somebody could actually be trying to get away from like a group of people. Yeah. Thank you. Somebody could be trying to get away from a church, a demonic church, or some type of low vibrational. How do I want to say this? Let me just say it the way I want to say it. Somebody's trying to get away from a group, from a group or organization. They're trying to. A woman is, or a female energy, the Queen of Pentacles. Could be a wife, could be a husband. I don't know. Take it as it resonates. People are all kind of weirded out about stuff these days. What I'm really starting to see though, a lot of things is, well, I don't know, maybe it's been on YouTube for a while, but people really don't like gay people, do they? That's fucked up. This is my personal opinion. Don't say that, Dwayne. Don't say it. Let me get one for the 5 wands, because I was about to say something really. I mean, okay, I'll say it. So if there's a lot of women, there's a lot of people that feel like they can go, but can't nobody else. Why are you worried about it? That's what I don't understand. I think people need to start minding their fucking business. Mind the business that pays you. Stop alienating people because you're not like them. A lot of people that do a lot of shit talking about what people do in their personal lives are the biggest fucking scabs you ever want to meet. Okay, let me get 5 wands in the reverse. So we got the 5 of wands in the reverse. 5 of wands talks about conflict, competition, fighting. Give me one for the 7 of cups. Spirit says that's the motherfucking truth. What I was just thinking. Somebody's going to try to, I can almost guarantee you, somebody's trying to leave a marriage. Somebody's trying to leave a group. I'm going to get I got some other cards over here. We'll see what comes out. But this Hierophant in reverse, this is a group of people. Or marriage. I know I keep going back and forth about it because I'm not quite sure which one it is yet. And it could be both. It could be both. Somebody could be trying to leave a Hierophant in the reverse. And a Hierophant in reverse ain't got to be a group of people doing the same dumbass shit. This could be a person. Like a preacher, a demonic preacher, or somebody that is in power that abuses their power. This is the highest form of power. Clarify the 7 of cups. The devil in the reverse to the 5 of wands in the reverse. I mean the 5 of wands in the reverse, 7 of cups in the upright, the devil in the reverse. So the 7 of cups following the 5 of wands in the reverse to the devil in the reverse tells me that somebody says something like, I promise you I'm going to change. You don't have anything to worry about. There's some type of drama, could be abuse going on here with the 5 of wands in the reverse. So if this is your reading, and you are planning on leaving an organization or a person, they're lying to you. There's some type of lie, because we have there's a excuse me, a Queen of Pentacles up in the upright, Knight of Swords in the upright. That's action taken. Somebody's trying to make some swift action with this Ace of Wands in the reverse. Somebody's trying to stop that from happening, okay? Now we have the Magician here. So what I'm pretty much telling you is that somebody's lying about their toxicity. Somebody's lying about their demonic, dingy, dirty, demonic behavior, whatever the fuck, however you want to look at this. Somebody is lying, gonna lie about this. But the Magician here, that tells me that somebody is trying to manipulate or control the situation. Tell me who's doing this. Somebody is planning. I'm telling you, somebody is planning on manipulating something. 7 of Pentacles talks about making plans. Okay, and in the reverse, that's negative energy. Take it as it resonates. But somebody is doing this. Tell me who's doing this. Again, I keep telling you, somebody is... This is about control, especially falling underneath the Magician, 7 of Pentacles, talking about making plans. Somebody is trying to manipulate and control something. Somebody is controlling something, okay? One more. Tell me who this person is. I'm not seeing who this person is. And like a Leo in the reverse. Could be a Leo. Give me another card. Strength in the reverse, please. Somebody's name is Wanda. Wanda? It's too many. Let me get one more, please. I'm telling you, somebody's about to do something here. Could definitely be a fire sign. Tell me about this Knight of Wands, please. There he goes. There he goes. King of Cups. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, masculine energy. A water sign, masculine, or an older, mature man. Give me one for this King of Cups. One for the King of Cups, please. And look at, yep. Man. Who's your boy? What did I tell you? You see that Emperor in the reverse too? So this is somebody again. Now, I'm not sure because I turned off the autofocus because I wanted you guys to see the sign back there about somebody being a dumbass and the yeah, they're gonna try to stop this person with the Two of Swords here. They're gonna try to stop this person. Again, this is about stopping somebody from moving forward or leaving a situation, okay? Breaking away from something, because we have the Hierophant in the reverse, we got the Devil in the reverse. Somebody here is a damn liar. Somebody here is a fucking manipulator, okay? The fact of the matter is that we got this King of Cups, and I don't know if you can see his face, but he looks slick as fuck, okay? He could probably be a Cancer. No, fuck that, or a Pisces. Just keeping the buck. Somebody could be a Pisces, man. Somebody could also be older. Because the King of Cups is somebody who's mature. When I asked who it was, the Strength came out in reverse. So we're either talking about a karmic Leo or a scary ass bitch, like a scary ass man, or somebody who's weak, a weak link, a weak person, a weak man, or maybe somebody's just afraid somebody's going to leave something or somewhere. Okay. But whoever this man is, I'm trying to tell you right now, is abuse of power. This is an abusive person. This is a man that cannot be trusted, with the Emperor in the reverse. And we got the Two of Swords trying to stop somebody from going somewhere. It's all adding up now, isn't it? Where are we at? 1646. All right, let's see if we can get some location energy out here. Oh, and to the haters out there, I ain't got to go no motherfucking where. Okay? Stupid ass. I'm trying to tell you, man. Throughout my hiatus, I've been doing a lot of introspection. I've been doing I done had a lot going on in my own, like within myself. Battling my own demons, fighting off, demonic spirits and witchcraft and my own kind of shit. Man, what I realized, like I said yesterday, I ain't got to go no motherfucking where. Unless I am ready to go somewhere. You may not like to see my face, well then, bitch, don't watch. Then don't watch, bitch. Let's get some cards out here. So sick and tired of that shit. Told you I heard the name Wanda. Let's get a couple of cards out here, please, Holy Spirit. Somebody got something on somebody's cell phone too. There's some type of somebody's hacking into your phone. That's what I just heard when I looked at this card. Somebody has something on your phone. Somebody could be tracking your location. I don't know if you may be still, especially with this Hierophant out here. To me, it seems like that whoever this person is, like I said, could be like a man of God or some type of spiritual leader, some type of person that holds a position in like high court. But there's something going on with your cell phone. All right, you might want to reset your phone, get a different motherfucking phone, or like I used to do, get a whole different SIM card. Okay, just keeping it a buck. Let's see. Give me some location energy out here. All right, so we got the UK, England, Great Britain came out. Take it as it resonates. We'll get two more. Florida. Let's get one more, please. Georgie, Porgy, Puddin' Pie. Eric. The name Eric could be significant. Eric. Or Milwaukee. Or the last name Barry. Eric. Excuse me. Eric. Milwaukee. Or the last name Barry could also be very significant. And we also have New Hampshire, Concord. Take it as it resonates, okay? Let's get some advice for the Divine Collective, okay? Make sure you hit that like button for me. Oh. What is this? Strength. We got strength. I'm going to take them at the bottom. I feel like those are significant. Strength and temperance. Whoever you are, you have held on very, very long. Or whoever this is, I'm pretty sure it could be you watching or somebody you know. Okay? We got strength out here. To temperance, to the Ten of Cups. Whoever this person is or whoever you are, you have really kind of been very strong in the situation. You've been very patient for a while with temperance out here in a very unhappy situation, okay? And again, we got the Page of Cups. Somebody ass is fucking pregnant. Like I said, somebody could be pregnant. I can't make it up. I cannot make it up. The Star. Somebody's definitely pregnant. Now you know how these messages go. So take what resonates and please leave what does not. What's the advice for the Divine Collective, please? Somebody's pregnant. You could also be due in February. January or February. In a very unhappy situation. Okay? Can I get 3 cards out here for the advice for the Divine Collective, please? 1. There we go. We got the Sun, the happiest card in the deck. This tells me, again, childbirth. 7 of Coins. Somebody is fucking pregnant. Somebody's pregnant. And very unhappy. And has been unhappy for a long time. But whoever you are, yikes, I don't know what to even say about this. You know what I mean? Like, stop crying over spilled milk, though, whoever you are. No, my bad. Not crying over. That's the 5 of Cups. The 4 of Cups in the reverse. The 4 of Cups talks about something that you are not seeing. But maybe it's just time for you to wake up and see. We got the Wheel of Fortune right here. It's time. It's time. I feel like this is just a warning that that person's going to try to stop you. Yeah, I feel like you have help. You're going to receive some type of help here, especially somebody's trying to help you or give you something, and maybe you're just not realizing it right now, or maybe you don't think that you have any help. Okay? But you do. You could be Queen of Coins in the reverse. Yeah. You could be in a very bad financial place right now. I don't know what the situation's looking like for you. Then we got the 8 of Clubs right here. It's time to get the fuck away. Swift action. There's somebody that's going to come in and help you. Queen of Coins in the reverse. All this pretty much says it doesn't mean you're a broke bitch. It just means that your stability is messed up. That you're not feeling very stable at this moment. Okay. But somebody's going to come in and give you something. 6 of Coins to you. It's going to happen very fast. You may need to reach out to somebody. You know, okay, so basically what I'm telling you is that, you know, sometimes in life when we are in bad situations with people, right? Especially in like what I'm seeing here is you're dealing with somebody who's like a fucking narc, a manipulator. We do have the 5 of Wands there following the 7 of Cups. Tells me that somebody's, I won't hit you no more. I won't abuse you no more. I won't take you through this kind of drama anymore. That's what I'm picking up on. They're lying, of course. But sometimes when we are in those situations, we do feel isolated and like we can't talk to people. But I feel like there's somebody that is there to help you. You have to accept the help, though. Whoever this person is, there's something going on your phone. So they're probably tracking your movements, tracking whatever, not to alarm you, not to make you scared. But that's what it is. That's what I'm seeing here. Okay? Let me see what else I got here. Somebody could also be, excuse me, Middle Eastern as well. Because that was the only card that flipped over. That was flipped over when I turned the deck over. So take it as it resonates, okay? hopefully this message reaches the right person when it's supposed to reach you. Okay. And in the meantime, in between time, I always tell people, this message may not be your message, but there's always a message within a message if you're watching. You know what I'm saying? If you are in a bad situation with somebody, a very like an abusive situation, please contact the National Domestic Violence Hotline by dialing 211. They'll get you connected right over to them. And when there are people there that are willing to assist you, please be open to that. I know sometimes, again, when we are in bad and horrible situations, it feels like it's us against the world. And sometimes it is like that. But there are times that it ain't just like that. There's always help I'm hearing that there's always assistance if you need it. Okay? So, excuse me. That is the end of this message. I'm going to close out the reading. We're at 25:25 on the clock. Make sure you hit the like button, share, subscribe, comment in the chat, comment down below. I'm your Uncle 79, the Spiritual Savage. Remember, you grow, I grow, I grow, you grow, we grow together. It's always love and light around this bitch. As always, take it easy. I love you to the moon and back. Rest in peace. Ashada Shakur. Deuces. Savage.